Hi, this is Kevin, and I just wanted to check in with you. This is Tuesday of week 2, and I just wanted to see how everything was going. And just a few reminders. So, we're obviously starting the Neolithic, and what I've done for every single week as the folder's open, you'll notice that the structure is exactly the same. So, I give a little introduction to our topic. I then list what I think are key terms or people, and then I also list the learning objectives. So these are really important, especially since we have our first quiz at the end of next week. So you still have a week and a half to study for that. But the learning objectives are really important. If you can discuss those, as I mentioned in a recent announcement, you'll have no problems with the quiz. So for example, in the lecture I talk about 3 hypotheses on why the Neolithic started. I think these are really important for you to know. So you should know those hypotheses in and out and know the problems. And then of course what you need to do, I'm sure you've already figured this out, but you need to click on the folder. So the week 2 folder, inside there's videos. I give some other places I'd like you to look at, some material especially on Çatalhöyük. I give the list of readings again, which are exactly the same as you find on the syllabus. So for example, this week you're reading Dökür Spielvogel, you're reading those 2 articles, Housing Neolithic Farmers, and the article by Child on the Urban Revolution. And then I also give you the chance to examine more material from the Çatalhöyük site. Almost every week I'll have an Erasmus scan, so you can scan the Erasmus, scan the picture by opening up the Erasmus app and then scanning it, or I also give a direct link in case you don't have a smartphone. And these are just fun little 2-minute videos I put together, and this one is on burials at Çatalhöyük. And then below, you get your assignments. So this week you've got a Scoop It assignment due, and you should have your keywords already entered into Scoop It, and it should be collecting these things off the internet based on your keywords, and these will be found in your suggestion box. So by the end of Friday night, you need to scoop 10 different items from your 2 topics. So you can do 5 and 5. And then what I want you to do on 5 of those, and I don't care which 5, you can leave insights. So that means you have to read your article that that you've scooped. So read your article and then leave a comment or 2. And then the other assignment is your first blog. So in the assignment section in course material for the Neolithic, you'll see what I'm asking you to do. So I give you the directions on what I want you to blog about. And this week I want you to write up about what is making up a modern city. And then I want you to look at some of the exact same features in an ancient city. So as I put in the directions, you have to write your blog and then upload it to Turnitin, and then post it obviously in your blog. And that blog can act as a transcript for your video, which will be due next week. And then I just remind you about your video, and I also say that I would like you to start brainstorming on our Facebook page. And then you've got your discussion. So you can get to the discussion for this week either through the discussion tab or going through the bottom of the weekly folder. And the way that I've set up the discussions is that I didn't want all 60 of us discussing the exact same thing because I think that'd be a little boring. So I divided it up by last name. So for example, if your last name is A through F, you will be talking about the term savage and barbarian and why one author uses it and why another doesn't. G through L, you will be discussing figurines at Çatalhöyük and what they can tell us about a Neolithic site, and so on. And then you have to respond to another group. So hopefully this type of discussion will make it a little bit more interesting. Anyway, again, I just wanted to check in. Of course, if you have any difficulties with anything, certainly send me an email. You can chat with me on Facebook when I'm on. You can give me a call at my office. I'm not in Tuesdays or Thursdays, so those days you probably shouldn't call me because I won't get the message. And yeah, that's probably the easiest way to get a hold of me. So I will check in with all of you sometime towards the end of the week. Bye.